Hello, everyone. Hope you are well this fine day. Wednesday, the 13th? 13th of January already. What a mess. What a mess. So, today let me tell you a little bit about this, okay? So, I had kind of announced, not that anyone really gave two bucketfuls, that, I really felt that the game of the year was print and play games. And some of the best were, of course, Four Against Darkness and D100. The Drifter was a lot of fun. Barbarian Prince I spent a lot of time with. It didn't matter when they came out. It's extraordinary times, extraordinary games. So for me, that's how it pretty much worked. So somebody put in the comments and said, oh, yeah, those are all fine, but there's this game called Plungin. You should check it out. Listen, being the type of guy I am, I went and I checked it out. And I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. Actually, it's very cool. So I decided to go try to see if there were any videos to make sure that, because it's a pretty old game, and see if there were any videos out there for it. And probably the worst video I ever saw in my life. Explained nothing. It was wisecracking and just it was just a train wreck. So I decided to say, hey, let me show our community this very neat game that you can get from Board Game Geek. Yes, Board Game Geek. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you from creating a character, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually play through one of these adventures. I don't think it'll be today. It'll be sometime over the weekend. It depends how fast they get the roof on tomorrow. Now, supposedly they're supposed to go boom, 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 and be done. But hey, it's all right. We will find a way, as we always do here at Rob's Tabletop World. Hello, Vin. Hello, old Dunk. Hope you guys can hear me and see me okay. I guess the first thing to do is kind of just talk this through and make you understand what's happening here. All right. I'm going to get my Harry Carey glasses on because I can't find any other ones. But I'm not going to put them on in front of you. I'm going to wait until we go to our top-down thing. Okay, there we go. So you can get and print this out. It's Dungeon Plungin. Now you would think, oh my God, let's it's got a really silly name. It can't be that good. Actually, it's very, very good, and it's a very solid and something very, very different. So let's take a look here, and I'm going to turn my hat backwards so we run into it. And what this is the rules itself. Now, you're going to get the rules, but they also have a monster book and a character builder book, as well as a spell book that you're going to need to get your hands on. You can find these all on BGG. Now, here's the thing. I really don't mind showing off this game, and I wish these guys were around or still doing this. I don't know if there's a website or if they're doing something someplace or they just took this down. But I'd really like to kind of show it off for them and make sure that they understand, get some credit, or hopefully they can make some money from this. But this is really a very interesting system. So let's check it out. All right, so the first thing that we're going to want to do is create 4 characters. And this is where this game, half the fun is doing this. Now, this is a sheet that I downloaded from BGG. It's a little small, but it actually does a lot. There are actually sheets like this that you can use, which I think are a lot better, that come in the back of the book, that you can actually fill out the name, what you want this person to be, and then their stats. And we're going to explain the stats as we go, because that's going to help when I show you the game and how it works and how to play it. All right. see, and the last minute stream, so I don't expect a lot of people to be here. You know, it is what it is. But this will be archived so people can get a feel for this. So you're going to open up your character book, okay? And I combined the character book with the spell book. Now, creating a hero, it's very simple. You start with a class. Now, what you're going to do is, well, we're going to start right off. Yeah, we're going to put myself in there, right? Here's Rob. And of course, I'm doing everything with marker. Now, there's a couple different ways to do this, and we'll talk about this when we start showing you the basic concepts of the game. Okay? I'm a level 1 guy because we're creating the guy. Now, you start off, okay, and I wonder if this would be even a little bit better if we did this. Okay, well, we can try that. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. Oh, what the heck's going on here? All right, there we go. So here's what I'm going to do. So you can see the sheet a little bit better. And I want to point out a few things. So in the book, creating a hero, you're going to have to come up with a name, a concept, and what the level is. Well, my concept's easy. We're going to make a fighter right off the bat, okay? And you have a characteristic. You have a bunch of characteristics. Actually, you have 8 characteristics that you really have to take care of. Attack, defense, magic, movement, life, resistance, dexterity, and wit. Now, each one of these stats, okay, are going to define who you are, okay? So if you're heavy on attack and defense, you're pretty much going to be some kind of fighter type, okay? Or ranger type, or that. If you're heavy on magic, obviously you're a wizard. But if you're with resistance, dexterity, and wit, well, you know, now you're looking kind of roguish, okay? Your starting stats are going to be 1 for attack, 1 for defense, 1 for magic, 3 for move, 3 for life, okay? Resistance, 1, dexterity, 1, and wit, 1. So now you're given 20 stat points to increase everything. Now, this is really important because what these things are is how many dice you're going to roll, okay, to pass a certain test and things like that. So, for instance, vigor and constitution used to negate point. Okay, you're going to have a difficulty in certain things. So you really got to be smart in what you do. But here's the thing: you just don't start throwing points all over the place. It costs points to up things. So if you just start with 1s, well, that's all fine and dandy, okay? And you want to keep it at a 1, it's not going to cost you anything. But if you want to bump that up to 2, it's going to cost you 2 of those 20 points. If you're going to want to get to level 3, make it a 3, it's going to cost you 5. So 7 points to get to a 3. So you want to get your attack. Obviously, we're going to want to move that to a 2, and then to move it through 3, that's going to cost us 7 of the 20 points. So now you really got to think, oh man, you know, what do I want to do here? If I want to up my life, okay, and I want to go to 4, that's going to cost me 9 points. 9. So you got to be smart in what you do here, because you want to get your defense up. You want to be able to raise things. So for instance, our fighter here, okay, and let's go up top again, and this will all make sense. Just stick with me, folks. I promise you, this is going to be pretty good. So again, we have a 1. Hold on here. Attack, defense, magic, move, life. Oh, there's the other 3. I was like, where do the other ones go? All right, for me, I want to be smart, and I definitely have to have a big attack if I'm going to be, you know, the meat shield. So I'm going to make that a 3. So out of the 20 points, all right, I've already used 7, so I'm down to 13 points, okay? Let me get a little water here on my thing so it wipes off okay. So we don't have big smudges. We don't like smudges on our thing. We don't like smudges on our thing. So the next thing I want to consider is big defense, all right? Because when the monster hits you, they have the same stats. And we'll show you a quest sheet and how interesting and how this all works out. Because there's a lot of little nuances about this game. And it's not an overcomplicated game. It's actually a fantastic game that does a lot of things right. Now for defense, I'm going to want to roll. I want to up that up. And I think 2 would be good. 3 would be better. But that's 14 points. That's going to leave me 6 points. Geez, you know, what do you do from there, right? 6 points. I mean, you can get away with no dexterity, wit, no magic. But if I go 3 here with the defense, I'm going to have a solid defense. But I'm not going to be able to, I need to beef up my life somehow. So to get from 3 to get, that 4 stat, which I think is very critical, that's going to cost me 9. So I think we go 2, right? Which would bring us to a 2, all right? Which would bring us down to 11, okay? So I'm going to go here, 2. So 3 attack, 2 defense, all right? My move's good. So this is actually, see, that's why I said, hey, Rob, put some water on there. So 2 points, that's going to leave me at an 11, okay? So we know we're at 11. We can use 2 points. We can use 2 points. If we're at an 11, we can use 2 points for our resistance or our dexterity. Agility, coordination, used to handle traps, locks, complex machinery, intelligence, to detect vigor, constitution. I think our resistance, we got to bring that up. So we're going to bring our resistance to a 2. And that's going to bring us down from an 11 down to a 9. All right. All right. Our dexterity, we're not worried about. Our wit, we're not worried about. We're going to have smarter people in the group. Okay? We're going to have smarter people in the group. Here's the problem. Now, my move is 3. I'm not going to change that. Magic is 1 because I'm not worried about using magic, right? Okay, seems pretty good so far, right? Right? Okay. Now, the next thing that I want to kind of do is decide, do I want to suck those 9 points into life? Or do I want to do something else? Do I want to bring up my defense and not worry about life and be more defensive? Well, you'll see why I'm not worried about my defense. I think I'm going to go and spend the final 9 points on life and bring him up to a 4. Now, he's a fighter. He's a warrior. He's glorious. All right. There we go. Pretty easy, right? Now, there's something else to this that we're going to get to. But we're going to do our other characters here. And you're going to see where this is all going to kind of go. And we're going to get this. Okay? You're going to get this. Here's the thing here. All right? We have 100 gold points to buy weapons and armor. 100 gold points for each person. And that can boost up your stats. All right. So, let's continue on. All right. Our next person that we kind of want to, we kind of want another warrior type person. So, maybe we go with an archer of some sort. Yeah, an elf. An elf. That's a pretty good idea. See, there's abilities that you can also purchase too. Okay, you have special groups of abilities. You use your available stat points, and you have to meet a certain requirement. But you're going to be able to, if you want to save some points, you can you can get abilities, and it depends on what you are. Now Rob is a human, so we're going to make sure that he's a human warrior. And he would get a reduction in purchasing any resolve or battle abilities, but we spent all our points. Those abilities can help, but we're not worried about that. No, we're not. So let's go back here, and if we get an elf who has lore and agility, dodge. When attacked, immediately move 1 square in any direction you choose if your enemy misses. You gotta have a dexterity of 3 though. Far shot. That might help, but that's gonna cost 4. Increase 2 squares to the range of your thrown or ranged weapon. Special, you can take this ability more than once to add 1 extra square, but each time increase your dexterity requirement by 2. Have to have a dexterity of 3. So that's kind of interesting. Do we go a dwarf warrior, or do we go an elf? Well, I'm going to put elf. Let's go elf. Because that's what I'm going to be calling him. He's level 1. His attack, well, we have 20 points. So I'm going to have to boost that up to 2. I'm going to have faith that can do that. So that's going to bring us down to 18. Okay. Defense. It's got to have a defense of 2. That is going to bring us down to 16. All right. Magic. 1. Leave it. Move is always 3. Life is 3. I'm happy with that. Boy, oh boy, what do I want to do here? Well, that dexterity, I want that to be a 3. So that's going to cost me 7. That's going to bring me to a 9. Okay? 9. Remember, 2 to get to 2, and then 5 to get to 3. Wits? Who says anybody's smart around here? I'm going to leave our wits at 1. All right, we're going to pray that we have somebody with a little more wit. Our resistance, well, we can bring that up to 2. Maybe we go with wit. Yeah, let's bring our wit up to 2. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this a very unique elf. All right, so that's going to bring us down to 7 points. 7. So it's going to be 2, and then our resistance is going to be 1. We're just trying to get these guys leveled up here. Now, our special abilities. Now we can go over. Because we're elf, it costs 1 less for a stat one less stat point to buy an agility or a lore ability. Okay, so we're going to go over. I really like that extra range there. Take aim for 1 action. You take aiming, gain +2 on your next range attack roll. That's not a bad one for 6 points. But it'll cost us 5. I say. Fast runner, initiative. Initiative, you gain +2 attack against all enemies that were placed on the board but haven't acted yet. That's +2 attack. So you would roll 2 plus 2 more dice. That's 4. That might be huge. Initiative. You got to have dexterity 3. Well, we have that dexterity. Let's go to lore and see what they have for lore. Kabook! What's up, my girl? We're taking a look at something really cool here. I found this. This is called Dungeon Plungin. Oh, is Miss Helen Adams here? Hold on. I've missed you very much. I know the holidays had come. I know you've been busy. But this place isn't the same without you. We always give you your space. But just know that you're very loved here. We're not worried about the channel. All we're worried about is the person. Our little Miss Helen Adams, who we love dearly. So I'm just glad to have you back. Okay? I missed you a lot. I will talk to you offline at some point. All right, let's go. Godzilla lovers here. All my favorite girls are here. Holy cow. This is a great day. This is a great day. Okay, lore. Well, you know, magic school. That's not me. That's not me. Magic bolt. Nah, you see, if we're going to carry a bow, I'm telling you right now, we've got to come strong here. Now listen, again, for those of you that have showed up late, you can get this on Board Game Geek. It's called Dungeon Plungin. It's free, which is a shame because these guys should make some money off this. If I can find them, maybe they should get this thing started up again. What can I tell you? So I'm thinking of doing this. I think initiative, which would give me a +2 attack. It would cost 4, but -1 would be 3. And that would be -1 would be okay. And then I can have far shot, increase your range by 2 extra squares. Well, we're not worried about that because I know he's got big time range. Dodge immediately. Dual weapon. Dexterity, resistance. No, you got to have that. Evasion. -1 to your defense and dexterity when defending against range attacks. That might be cool. All right, so we're going to go for initiative, which is going to cost us 3. All right. Initiative. +2. All right. On creatures that have not acted yet. So if we win initiative, he can take a shot on any enemy and get +2. So that gives him 4 shots. Nice. And then I think evasion. Which would give us +1 defense, and dexterity. All right, I'm happy with that. All right, so now we created our elf. All right. See, this isn't that hard. We still have 1 point left. Well, hold on. So that's 3, 6. Yeah, we had 1 point left over. If I decided to just take something a little less, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got 1 point left over. So we're going to keep that here. 1 point. +1 point. And that's left over. All right. Our next character. In all his glory. I'm glad you are well. I'm glad everybody's well. All right. So let's go with our wizard. We're just going to put whiz. Like Cheese Whiz. He's a level 1. His attack, it's going to be 1. His defense, I'm going to leave it at 1. We got to jack up his magic. So he's going to go to 2 magic. Maybe 3 magic. Which would bring us 7. Okay. 3 magic. It's going to bring us to that's going to bring us down to 13 points. So he's going to have 3 magic, 3 move, 3 life, which I'm fine with. His dexterity, his intelligence, his wit. All right, that's kind of important here. Ooh, come on, arm. Come on, arm. Intelligence, perception, charisma of a character used to detect hidden things. Oh, well. Magic, the ability of knowing the arcane arts. All right, right then and there, I think that's all we're going to spend because we want to buy spells. So we're going to go 1, 1, 1. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. So if he gets a hand-to-hand combat, we're finished. But we're going to go to our Book of Magic. All right. I'm just going to move this out of the way because it hurts holding up my arm. We got 13 points. So we're going to come back here and we are going to look at Thieves Guild. See, there's a whole bunch of thing that goes on here. We can worry about our thing there later. Not worried about that. Not worried about valuables. Advancement. This shows you how that you're going to advance your character, which can be really cool. Don't worry. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Okay, here we go. Heroes with the magic school ability earn the power to cast magic. When a hero purchases magic school ability, he adds 1 spell to a spell book. He can also use gold to purchase new spells in town. Oh, whoa. Okay, let's go to our spell book. All right, spell book. The lowest duration spell, Earth. You have Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Light, Shadow, Nature, Necro. I mean, if we want to be a Necromancer. Metal. That's interesting. Royal and Chaos. All right, so difficulty 1. Okay, that's what it costs to cast it. Let's go to purchasing a School of Magic. Oops. All right. So hero creation, special, dual weapon. There was a cost for it, and I just, of course, because this is the way things go around here. School of Magic. Lore, Magic Ward. Oh, it was over here somewhere. How much does it cost to be a School of Magic? Resolve, Sure Hands, Willpower. Boy, these are all great things that I wish I had. Battle. Yeah, you kind of got to figure it out. Does metal go with smithing? Well, no. It's actually a whole thing that you can cast, which is kind of all messed up and different. So, Magic School Specialist. Choose 1 school of magic you are proficient in. You gain +1 magic when casting spells from that school. Also, your opponent rolls 1 less die when resisting your spell from that school. Oh, you got to have a wit of 5. Wit of 5. Huh? Okay. It's going to cost 10, so it will cost 1 less for that. And lore, if I was an elf one, so it would be 9, which would be 4. Did I put all my eggs in the wrong basket? Oh, Magic School, 2 wit. Okay, that I can do. Okay, specialization. Okay, so all I have to do is pick. The hero must select a magic school to pick spells from. Upon taking this special ability, the hero can pick 2 different 1 spell of that school for free. Okay. Other spells must be purchased. You can take this ability more than once to select different school or magic schools, but you do not receive any more free spells. Okay, so I have to have a wit of 2. So what we're going to do here is that's going to bring us down to 13. Okay, down to 11. I know. Half the fun is creating your character. So that's going to bring us down to 11. We're going to pay for our school, which is 4. And what are we? Are we a human or are we an elf? Because we want to use lore. Lore. Well, we're going to be... Well, we're going to be an elf, so it cost us one left. An elf wizard. Oh, these... Whiz elf. Kind of like Cheese Whiz. Okay. So now we're going to have the school. So special ability, magic school. School. Now that's going to give us 2 free spells. So, because we're going to pick 2. Upon taking this special ability, you can pick two different 1 spells of that school. Special ability, the hero can pick 2 different 1 spell of that school for free. Okay. So we can pick 2 things. So I'm telling you right now, when in doubt, go fireball. So I think fire and air. Yes. Fire and air. And we're going to pick 1 of each for free. So air. Well, gust of wind, haste, levitate. No. I want something that causes nothing but... Oh, lightning bolt. Yeah, let's go lightning bolt. It's a difficulty 2. I'll explain that. Target 8 squares. Instantaneous. Lightning strikes a monster, which takes 1 damage, and then the second takes 1, and then within 5 squares, which also takes 1. But you also get overcast with that, so that's cool too. Lightning. We're going to take a lightning spell. And we're going to have overcast. Still trying to learn how to write again. Hopefully I'm not... Okay, let me take a look here. Okay, I didn't miss any comments. Okay, so the second thing that I want to take is fire, right? Because we want to throw fireballs. We want to throw fireballs. I'm a big guy that enjoys nothing but throwing fireballs. Difficulty 3. 2x2 area. Within 5 square, instantaneous. Target takes 1 point unless they succeed in a 2 dexterity. Ooh, no. Flame. Let's go with flame. So we're going to go with flame. All right. There we go. Now, let's take our last guy here, which is Rogue. Rogue. He's level 1. And then we're going to buy our weapons, and I'm going to show you how this all plays out. I know, it takes a little bit, but half the fun is showing you guys how to make these characters, because these characters are just cool as anything. And I won't go... A matter of fact, I'll buy all the other stuff, but then I'm going to go right into showing you how this all works. Okay? That way, you guys have an idea. You're set. I'll finish the characters off screen, unless I'm boring the heck out of you. And then what we'll do from there is when we play this game, you'll see exactly as I'm going to explain everything to you. Who can take a role? Okay, we're gonna. This dude's gonna be a halfling. He's a halfling rogue. All right. So now rogue abilities. All right, so his attack is one. Well, first of all, his move is 3, which I'm fine with. His life is 3, which I'm fine with. I'm not worried about his magic. His defense, he's a sneaky little git, so we're not worried about that. All right, so I know each one of these are going to have to be 2. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6. That's going to bring us down to 14. I think we can go 1 and 1 with that. And then we're going to decide what to do with the rogue from this point on. Okay, so let's see what kind of abilities that he can get us as a rogue. So I'm going to come over here real quick. Now, when we buy weapons, because everybody has 100 each, there's going to be things that are going to really help us out here. Okay, so rogue ability. He's going to get a -1 in purchasing things. Lock master. Dexterity has to be 5. That's too much. Too much. Pick locks. Use an action to take gold from an adjacent monster. You succeed. Oh, pick pockets. I don't care about that. I want to sense traps. Okay, it's going to be wit and dexterity that we're going to need up more. So, by bringing these up, 2, 4, 6, that brings us to 14. I can actually 14. Ambush attack. Use an action to make a weapon attack. If you hit, the target receives -1 penalty on defense. Ooh, that's kind of, that backstab stuff is kind of nasty. When you strike from behind an opponent, you gain +1 attack, melee only. I need to lock master. Jeez. Stealth. No. Sneak attack. Gain an extra attack against monsters that are adjacent to an ally. That might be good. And we don't need to jack anything up. Alright, so that's what I think we're going to do there. So we're at 14. That's going to cost us... We're going to put sneak attack. Because he's sneaky. Attack. And that is going to give him +1. That's going to cost us 3, so that leaves us with 11. 11 points. Thievery. Ooh. That would have been nice too. Gain +1 when dealing with locks and traps. We're down to 11. I think sneak attack is good. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Wit and dexterity. I'm gonna use 10 points. I got a feeling that it's gonna just play havoc on us, and we need to have that rogue all jacked up. Oh God, look at that! I got too crazy with the water there. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Instead of going that, I'm gonna go 2 here. Resistance, I'm not worried about. 3, 3, 1. Sneak attack. And there we go. So now we have our whole party together. Okay? I want to go adventuring now. Hey, all good things to those that wait. All good things that come to those that wait. Now let's explain the game a little bit, because you want to know what the concepts of this game are. Now, let's just do one guy real quick, just so we can use him in an example. And what we're going to do is we're going to spend $100. All right, we got $100 to outfit our warrior. All right, now this is where this is really important. You got to really think of what you want to do. All right, so for instance here, we have a sword. That's going to give us a +2 attack bonus. All right, so now he's going to roll 5 dice. It's 65 gold. Would we rather go +1, or would we rather go with an axe and have 40 gold? Then come down here, spend some leather armor, which would give us +1 to our defense. Okay. And then a wooden shield, which would give us another one. Oh, a shield takes up a hand slot, which would give us a +1 to our defense. That's an interesting way to do things. So essentially, because I'm so good, I'm gonna give myself a mace. That's going to cost 40, okay? But it gives me, and I'm going to put in a little parenthesis here, a 1. Then I'm going to have some leather armor, okay? Which is going to cost another 40. That's going to leave me $20. So I'm going to put leather. That leather armor. That's going to give me a +1. And then I'm going to have a shield. Yes, I'm going to add a +1 for the shield. It's just a regular shield. That's going to cost 20. That's 100 points. So it's going to be +2 here. So my defense roll is going to be plus. So I'm going to be at 4. All right. So now we got him all jacked up, right? Okay. Oh, maybe I just want to show range, so we'll do the elf too. All right. Our elf. Listen. Longbow. Or bow. Takes up both hands. That's 50 gold. And get him some leather armor. That's 40. It's going to be +1 defense and +1 bow. Range 8. I kind of like that. All right, so weapon. If we went longbow, you would get +2. That's 70. Plus leather armor would be, well, 110. We can't share anything. Maybe I will convince my husband to DM for me again. You don't have to. You could do this by yourself, young lady. You could do this all by yourself. All right. As much as I want that bow, I can't. A longbow at 70, I would go with no armor. And that would be +2. That means that elf would be attacking at 4 dice from a distance. Ooh, boy. Tough choice there. Well, I think you go bow for 50. And then leather armor. So you +1 here. And you +1 there. Range. This sheet isn't the best, but it's the best for the stream. I like the other sheet because you have more room to write stuff down. Magic. We could do the same thing here. Use magic stat instead of attack stat. Mana sword. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. All right, we're not going to worry about magic. I'll explain magic anyways. All right, let's get all this out of the way. All this out of the way. We're gonna keep the rules here. We got this here. The thing comes with a beautiful flow chart because there is a whole flow that goes to this. Sir Flobin. Sir Flobin? Is that right? Hold on. Oh, what? Oh, the Queen just sent me something. Hold on. All right, hold on, because you know how this channel is. We're not worried about being professional. So my wife, who I love dearly, okay, sent me 2 things today. Let's see if we're going to go to the right camera here. Sorry, half distracted as always. What? So the Queen sent me something today. So she sent me this thing, okay, which for $1 at Sonic, you can have a soft pretzel twist. And the next thing I get, that's her little emoji saying that she loves pretzel things, right? This is why I'm trying to stream here. Okay, and then, I let her know I had the girls. Okay. Now, I just got hit with a thing. Oh, look at this. We can go get... Where is this at? Where is this at, Tam? Hold on. At Red Lobster. Wagyu bacon cheeseburger. And of course, she's all excited and she goes, "Oh, look at this. Let's go to and pick it up from there." Holy cow. That woman. Okay. She's thinking about food. I'm trying to teach you guys something. It's the way this channel works. What can I tell you? It's the way it's the channel's broken. It's broken. All right. So you have this nice thing. The key here is building the room. Okay. So you're saying to me, "Hey, Rob, how does this all work out?" Well, you start here. Let me get this out of the way, this out of the way. Okay. And then I have my flow chart. I got my manual in case I forget something. I spent some time making sure that you guys understand how this works. Rob's arm looks much better. Yeah, it's getting there. It hurts like heck right now. I'll be honest with you. But, hey, I got to power through. So, what you start with, and this is where we get to the meat of the game, okay, at 45 minutes in. But I wanted to show you how that works. All right, look. All right. So, you have this thing. Maybe I can just do this. All right. Hold on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, there we go. So, you have these adventures, and there's a ton of them out there, okay? And you can create your own, too, which is fine. So, the adventurer. So, it gives a little flavor text. But there's an important thing here that says time spanned, okay? Let me show you how this works. This is really, really innovative, and I really like it. Now, you can write it overhead here, okay? All right, and there's a time span, and it says right here, all right, time span, 8 with 9 in parentheses. So that means that you can start with 8 rooms. So you can go 8, 7, 6, 5. As you can see, you can use it from here the way it does it here, or you can write it on the board like I would do, okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? The idea in each thing is to find a great door, because that's where your main villain is going to be. Is behind the great door. And you're going to roll on these charts here, which I'll get to show you. But that's the 8. Now you're wondering, you're saying, Rob, what's the 9 in the parentheses? Well, you can only go 9 more rooms before there's no place else to explore. But it's +1, +2, +3, +4, all the way up to +9. You follow me here? So once we've gone through the mandatory 8 rooms, that means corridors, hallways, whatever. However you want to draw it, that's fine. Okay? You can draw your rooms. You can. They have these that you can cut out. I'll explain that a little farther. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Okay? You're going to have a chart on here that's going to help you find a doorway. And you're going to roll a D10. Remember our friend, the D10. All you need is D6s, D10, a D4, and you are off and running here. So the first thing you're going to roll is a location chart. So here we go. I'm going to roll that. 6. It is a 6. 6 is a 6x6 room. Well, what do we just happen to have here? It's a 6x6 room. Okay. Now I cut these out just to save us some time. Okay. So if we start here, if this is our starting area, and I think with hallways, you really, in the starting room, you really don't have to worry about too much. If you get a hallway, it's really unlikely that you need your movement. Your movement, if you're in a hallway, once you have that first encounter, just move right to the end, okay? Because there is no additional roll to move. So if you have a movement of 3 and you're here and you got one guy lagging behind, 1, 2, 3, don't worry about it. There's no additional roll. You're going to go right to the room we're in here. So going through the door, you are going to roll a doorway. Okay? And on this, you're going to roll a D10. So let's roll a D10. 2. Unlocked door. Now, if you rolled a 9 or 10, there's a locked door. But over here, how do you roll a D10 on a D10? How do you roll 11 on a D10? Well, you're going to do these mandatory rooms, okay? And then you start adding pluses up to 9, because once you get to 9, you're just going to find it, okay? You are just going to find the great door. So this one says 6x6 room, 2 doors, 90 degrees. All right. So if you have doors, now you can use anything that you want to use. You can draw it. You can draw it. You can, if you have dungeon pieces, use dungeon pieces. You could use real doors. I've got 1,000 doors. That WizKid set is perfect for this. That WizKid set is perfect for this. All right. And I'm going to put a door there. I'm going to put a door there. All right. So now I know this goes this way. So you don't have to take up all the space, because over here, if you want, you start here. That's our hallway. And then you can draw this out. Or, like I have, graph paper. What I would do, just to keep track of things, I know this is my starting room, which is a corridor. Okay. You could put a little thing here to make that there. Okay, the next thing is a full room. Okay, and then I can draw the doors here if I want to. The only reason you need these rooms is to conduct your battles. Okay, so that's 1, that's 2. Dink, dink. You got it so far? Seems pretty easy, right? Oh man, it gets even better. Once we decided what door it was, it's unlocked. We can get through with no problem. Great, cool. The next thing that we're going to do, and let me make sure I have my because this is an important phase, the construction. Is the door a great door? No. Now we're going to roll on the location chart, which we did. We rolled our doorway chart. Is it a special... is the doorway chart? No, it's not special. We did that already. Is it a special location? Nope. Use the description to place monsters' chests. Roll. Okay, roll the random event chart. Okay, so we're going to roll a random event that can happen. But we do that down here. Open doors and chests. Game summary. Okay, begin. Hero turn. There we go. Pass play. Then construction phase. Boom. All right, there we go. All right, great door. Roll on the unique location. Oh, if it was a thing, we would do that. Use the description to place monster charts. Okay. Roll location chart by matching the tile, which we did. Okay. I wasn't reading this right. I'm sorry. Roll on the doorway chart and place the matching door markers. We did that. Use the description. Oh, roll the doorway chart. Is it a special location? No, it is not. Use the description to place monsters. No. Is it a hallway? No, it is not. Is it a room? Yes. Now we roll on the encounter chart. Sorry, the flow chart screws me up. If I just kept on going the way I did. So now we roll on an encounter chart. We have an encounter chart here. Now we take a D6 and we roll. Are there monsters? Well, yes, there are. They're just monsters. So now what we're going to do is we are going to roll on the monster chart. So we go over to our monster chart, and it's rats, goblin spiders, and snakes. So that's basically what we're going to run into. So what are we going to run into? 5. Well, I'm going to say 1. I'm going to say I rolled a 1. Why? Because I got a bunch of them over here. So now what we're going to do is it says D4 rats. Okay, well, we could do that. How many rats? D4 rats. We're going to roll on a rat chart. Here we go. How many rats are there? 1 rat. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Oh my God, I'm going to say, oh, there's a rat right here. Now you always put them, and you put them. What a great channel. Boy, somebody's going to watch this and go, man. And here I was giving that guy a hard time for when he tried to explain this game, which he did very poorly. All right, so anyways. So now you put your rat and you randomly put him. You go 1 to 6 anywhere on the back wall. All right, 6. He's over here. Have a rat in the corner. Are there any chests? No. Nothing. Okay. Roll roll location on the monster chart. for the type and number of monsters. We had 1 rat. That's all we needed. So we're going to take our hero. We're going to take our archer. And then we have our rogue. Again, they have cutouts. That if you wanted to do cutouts, you can do cutouts. It's whatever you want to do. Thank you very much, Miss Kabok. And then Gandalf, our boy. All right. Right there. All right. So now we've opened up the door. Now here's the thing. Roll the location of the monster and place them. That's what we did. Okay. Now, the next thing that we do, because this is how it goes. When we fill the room with our monster, we are going to roll to see if the monster, we're going to check the monster's awareness. Okay, so we're going to roll a d6. All right, here we go. 4. He's alert. He knows we're there. All right. And because he's alert, we have to perform a check. Now, rats, they have 3 attack, 4 defense. Whoa. That's a little bit tough. They move 3. They have 1 life. They got a little wit, but they give you 15 experience points. Description. They attack with their teeth and claws, so it's a melee thing. Rats are just annoying. They are small, sneaky, and can get into places you wouldn't imagine. Sharp teeth and claws meant to do serious damage if you don't watch out. All right. Here we go. So, the next thing that happens is, okay. All right, we rolled for locations of chest. We roll on the monster chart. Type, number of monsters. Roll the location of the monster and place them. Great. Now we fight. Okay. So now, because he's alert, he gets to go first. And he's going to move. 1, 2, 3. All right. Seems pretty simple, right? Our boy here can come right up on him. He can move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to move over to the side there. Why? Because he can. He has a range of 1 because he has a weapon. He is going to roll a number of dice. Now this is where all these numbers are going to come to part. Great job, Rob. P.S. How's the arm going? It's going all right. It's going all right. Okay, so I want to bring this forward. Okay, we have our mace. We can attack for 4 dice. Okay, here's the thing, folks. We need 5s and 6s to hit. Okay. All right, we got 2 hits on my man. All right. Here's the thing. The rats have a defense of 4. Okay. They have a defense of 4. So they are going to roll 4 dice. And on 5s and 6s, they are going to cancel out anything that we rolled. No. They canceled nothing. He has 1 life. They've taken 2 hits. Okay, he's got 1 life. He's dead. My man, we're going to get 15 points. We're going to get 15 experience points. No gold with that. All right, let's go a little further here. Okay, let's go a little further. All right, and this is how neat this game gets. Okay, if I was to roll a success, and all I needed was a success. Okay. 1 success. That's all I need. If I was able to roll 1 success, okay, that's enough. And he rolled nothing. That's enough to defeat the monster. But if I rolled a bunch of 1s, those are failures. And if they outnumber, let's just do this just to make it a little more realistic, because this is impossible. That's a miss. Those are 2 fumbles. And 1 success. If you ever roll more fumbles than successes, then you fail and you fumble. And that's not good. A lot of bad things can happen. Okay? If he was able to roll his successes, the attack would have been blocked. Pretty simple, right? Just really, really, really basic, simple, but fun. Okay? Because you're not doing a whole bunch of things. All right, let's change it up a little bit here. Say we rolled a spider. All right? And we were surprised, and the spider, which has a movement of 3. Oh, God, hold on. If I can get this spider out, right? Yeah, see, we got spider. You can use whatever you want. Use whatever you want. Our boy the rat was back here. And spider came, and he got the first attack. All right? So now the spider, he's attack 4. Okay? If adjacent to a hero, then bite, attack, melee. So he's going to roll 4 of these. All right? Let's see how he does. All right. He got 1 attack. Okay, he got 1 through. If there's at least 1 target caught in the web, then melee determined. Oh, excuse me. You're going to be able to spiders. The spiders we are talking about here are large, venomous, 8-legged. They have beautiful descriptions of this. They cast webs to ensnare their prey, although web, like trap, is unknown. Spiders are sneaky into those, less frequent into things. So he hits, and he could end up webbing the guy. Okay, so there's 2 things that can happen here. If our guy did not roll enough defense, okay, and rolled that, now you would roll on a chart for the spider, and you roll d6 here, and on a 1 to 3, you bite him. A success will poison the target, making a 1 attack each turn with no defense until cured. You have to cure that. So you got to have stuff with you. So there's a little depth here. If it was it's a 4 attack at range 3, opposed by dexterity, a success will net the target, which can only perform an escape action. Okay? Now, there are certain tests here that they're going to say difficulty 1, difficulty 2. And what you're going to do is on those things, it say, well, this is a difficulty 1. You need to test your wit. That's where these numbers come in. Okay? Because now you need 1 success on 2 dice. Oh, man, can I get it? No, I did not. So whatever will befall you will befall you. Very simple, very elegant, but simple system. And the thing that happens here is that this game immerses you and gives you enough, and there's enough depth that you have to kind of balance how you spend things, how you move your characters, where they're going to go. Your main actions are going to be conducted in your rooms and dealing with monsters in small areas. Okay, are we in the right position to do this? Can we get by this? That's where this really has a lot of depth and is one of the most forgotten games and underrated games that I've seen in some time. It was given a 7.0 on Board Game Geek, but the more I got into it and the more I started looking as you level and the different stories, there's fighting Lich Lords. Now this one here, the first one that we're going to do, we're trying to find the Earth Elemental. We're being paid a whole bunch of gold by the townspeople to get rid of it. I'm going to read you the story right now. Let me put my goofy glasses on so I can do this. Okay. The town of Misthaven are the guardians of the Traitor Passage, a tunnel cavern through the Mount Falspear that enables commerce between the northern and southern baronies. The passage is full of twisty corridors and rooms where shops and stalls can be set up, although closed over winter due to snow and ice on the mountain. When spring came, the Traitor's Passage was found to colonize by a group of spiders, something that would only happen if the passage was blocked. A message bird had told him that there is a strange rockfall on the other side obstructing the way and has been impossible to clear. But there were no specific details as to why. With all the time taken to work out the situation, other nasties have taken refuge in the dark passage and rooms, making it hopeless for the townspeople to even investigate, let alone attempt to clear the passage. The town folks have offered $100 reward, 100 gold, to anyone who can kill off the beast so they can clear the rockfall. They also have agreed to give up any salvage rights to items left in the passage as an added sweetener. Are you willing to help out? Right then and there, you got your little story here. And then everything's run off this little sheet. This is brilliant. Brilliant. Now, when you fight a boss, they have a life chart. Okay? And what you're going to do is whatever you hit that creature for. Okay? So say we've got 2 wounds. Okay? And then we hit another... we have 2 wounds on the creature. Okay? We're going to count those 2 wounds. Then any wounds that we're going to do, we're going to get to roll on a life chart. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those 2 wounds, and then we're going to roll a d6. Okay? I roll a d6. I roll a 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. It's defeated. But if it was under that, okay, if we had the 2 and I rolled a 1, 3 plus 1 to future rolls. Cumulative. Okay? It's hard enough to hit the guy because the bosses usually have high defense. Like this particular guy has 6. And his attacks are not just an attack on you. You have to roll to find out what type of attack is going to happen to you. Brilliant. 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 This is a very good system. This is a very smart system. You can do it. It's to your imagination. How in depth do you want to get it? Do you want to use some of your dungeon tiles that you have? Go right ahead. Do you just want to map it? Could do that too. Can do that too. You don't have to have figures. You can have little chits. It's whatever you have available, whatever you want to do. And there's a lot of depth here, folks. Go download this. Go take a look at it. You'll understand what I'm talking about. This is the traps. When you run into traps, there's going to be different events that are going to happen in certain of these, because this is not the only one. There's a bunch more over here. Hold on. Oh, that hurt. For instance, yeah, I downloaded. Next one is dog face demon. Okay, that you're gonna go against. Oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. Quest for the Witch of the West Woods. For this quest, use a party of 4 experienced heroes. So you're gonna want to make sure that you jacked up a little bit. All right. And this is like 3 pages long. It's a huge thing. Well, no, it's more than that because they got all the pictures of the creatures. Quest for the Den of the Orcish Raiders. There's a lot to do here and a lot of things. And then you can create your own world. Surprisingly, this game looks cool. Solo random dungeon game. Freak here. First of all, you can play it solo. But you can also, here's the flexibility. You can play it with friends. Each person takes a character. You're making decisions. Okay? Just some graph paper. Yeah. That's what I got down here. If I wanted to. Pretty cool game, by the way. How is your arm, Rob? It hurts. I'm out of the thing. I'm training. I went back. I'm working the arm finally, per the doctor's orders, of course. Um, I'm using very, very lightweight, and we're just trying to strengthen them. I'll get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, folks. I promise you. But as you saw, it's how you want to do that. Now, how am I going to do this? How am I going to present this to you? Okay. Well, we can't do it tomorrow, unfortunately, because they're putting the roof on. And unless you want to play the game and hear boom, 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 maybe make believe that they're constructing the dungeon as we go into it. Now that wouldn't be cool, but either Friday or Saturday, I haven't decided which one. We're gonna take this for a nice little ride, and I'm telling you, go to BGG. I don't know if this is on. You know what? Let's take a look. Hold on. We're gonna take a look and see if this is on our good friends at. Hold on. I'm gonna take and move. No. What did I just do here? I'm gonna see if this is on. Yeah, there we go. We're going to move that one over here. We're going to make this full screen over here. And let's go to Drive-Thru RPG. I want this guy to get some money. I mean, I downloaded it for free, and I feel bad about that, but holy cow. All right, let's take a look here. All right, you don't want to look at me. Let's go over to Drive-Thru RPG. All right. New year, new games. Well, we'd love to hear that. You know, I don't know why these guys don't sponsor this channel with as much as I talk about Drive-Thru RPG. With as much as I talk about Drive-Thru RPG, why are they not sponsoring this channel? It'd be stupid if they did. All right. Dungeon Plungin. Blink. Nope. Nope. Did nothing. We got nothing. Alright, so now let's do this then. Let's go over here. Let's go to, oh, there it is, the Board Game Geek. And I'll show you everything that's here and where you guys want to start, okay? Because that's the kind of guy I am. That's the kind of guy I am. Steph, what's up, my bra? Alright, here we go. Dungeon Plungin. Okay, here we go. Boom. All right, there it is. In all its magnanimous glory. 7.0. I think it deserves more. I'm going to add this to my collection. No. I'm not going to sign in right now. All right, so, yeah, don't even bother with these. These are just horrible. Horrible. That's why I did what I did today. All right, so worth so much more than I paid. That's 12 years ago. This is old. Forum. Updated adventures. So they got updated adventures. What you want to do is you want to get these character sheets right here. Okay, I'm going to open up all these files. All right, let's go here. And these are key right here. Okay. Character sheets. This is the Troll's Lair, which is another thing. Character maker, stats, sheet for your heroes. Rather than keeping track of your character stats on paper. Nah, see, I want to keep it on paper. Where's the latest edition of this bad boy? Okay, there it is. The core rules is right here. You want to get the 3.8.8. All right. There you go. So you want to get there. Then expanded character sheets, which are fine. Dungeon plus. No, you see, these are old rules. You want to stay away from it. You can get the monster thing here. But all your quests are going to be here too. All right. And then we're going to come over here. Just trying to help you guys out. The Lich King. The Lich King one looks so good because it has all kinds of stuff with it. And you could really have a good time. Knocking Wall is an early one. Den, Tomb of the Lich Lord, Dog-Faced Demon, which is good. Rock Solid, that's the first one that you want to start with. That's going to get you there. Okay, you're going to want to get this. The Dungeon Plungin Monster Encyclopedia. This is going to help you get all your stuff, okay? They have a token set if you want one, depending on what you want to do. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Oh, okay, I can't do it that way. I don't want to sign. Oh, I don't want to sign in. I don't know if it's going to show my stuff. All right, hold on. We're going to do this. And then I'm going to sign in. You can look at me for a minute. All right, hold on. All right, I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to click on it. Sign me in. All right, click on it. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. All right, so now you have the Dungeon Plungin starter, and it's going to tell you everything that you need to know. Undead, dragons. Yeah, you can feast dragons. It's going to give you the stats for every type of animal. So if you want to add and build your own thing, look at these snakes, man. Come on now. Greenskins, orcs. Little cartoony, but it doesn't play cartoony. That's the thing here, folks. All right. So that's where you get that. Oops. Whoa. What did I do here? Come on, Rob. Come on. I get too happy with that trigger finger. All right. Dashboard. There we go. And we're going to go back here. So the other thing that you want to get, a guy did it, and files. Okay. Right here, you're going to want to click on this. And this is going to give you your character booklet. So you're going to want to download all this stuff and print it out. This is going to have additional sheets. You're going to have starter stuff. You're going to have all kinds of different doors if you want to use, go with that here. So make sure that you go in the form and see file. Now, I want to check one thing out here. Let's go back here. Let's go back. All right. Wiki does not have a wiki thing. So they have no link or anything like that. Hold on. Let's see if there's anything that we can do. Archive. All right. Let's see if these guys pop up. All right. So is any... Oh, wow. Look at all this. Dice Chucker. Oh, okay. So Dungeon Plungin. So this is the Lich King, the Witch, the Troll's Lair. Let's see if this comes up. I think this is what people were complaining about. Yeah, no, it's there. It's there. All right, okay. It's there. All right, let's go back. I wish there was a way that, PayPal these guys. Give them a buck. Give them a buck. Tell them that your old pal Rob sent you. Oh, looks like they got all kinds of stuff here. See, I didn't check this part. I'm going to send them over a few bucks. I'm going to send them over a few bucks. All right. Foam core bases, extra greenskin monsters, game tile, dungeon rules. That we have that. So it has everything that you need here. The problem is, heroes. That's got to be the hero book, I think. Hopefully. Come on. Oh, the character book isn't there. So you got to get that file from over there. From that file. I think that's what the problem was that they were complaining about. There was no file book. But it's pretty easy to get your hands on. Hold on here. Let me just check. Trying to find everything for you guys. So if you just go there, it should give you everything that you need. Dwarf Hero, monster artwork, monster cut files, paper mini. No, this is something else. This is all something else. All right, games. Let's go here. All right, this isn't one of the most sophisticated sites here, but that's all right. The game's good. All right, home. So, Oversoul Games, if you guys see this, or see this, this is nice. See? Do you like our games? Find anything of use in our paper miniature section? Please click PayPal link. Send them a few bucks. Doesn't hurt. Oh, this is a level 2 dungeon for version 3. All right. So you can get everything. If you want to help these guys out, go over there. There you go. So that's what I think. That's personally my thing. I always like to help people out like that. So I'm going to have the queen send them over a couple shekels. All right. Just to say, hey, you know. But everything that you need, the most critical thing, again, is this file right here. Getting in there, clicking, because it's going to give you your character, how to build a character, which I explained everything in the book. Hey, that's how nice of a guy I am. That's what we do here at Rob's Tabletop World. Woo! How long did I take? Hour 21 minutes. Hour 21 minutes. Not bad. All right. Listen, I gave you everything that you need to get going with this. We're going to do this live. We're going to do this live. Why? Because we can. All right? We're going to try to do it with the bad arm. We're going to try to write with the bad arm. We're going to try to give you a heroic effort. Why? Because it's you guys. That's why. Because it's this community. That's why. That's why we do things here. That's why. All right? So we went from character creation to explaining the game. We didn't talk about magic. It's not much more harder. The thing with magic is that, remember what I said, there's a difficulty to each spell that you are going to cast. You're going to have to beat that difficulty to make that spell successful. Remember that. Okay? That's all you want to do. Boom. It goes off, hits. The key is making sure that you have that when you roll on the encounter that they don't get the first shot at you, or else you're going to get banged up. Maybe have a healer. I don't know. You know, we're going to feel this out. We're going to see how we're going to go with these guys that we just made. That's what we do. All right. Phew. I think I've said it all. I think I've done it all. And the wife sending me food, you know what that means. She's hungry. And you better feed the beast. Or it ain't going to end up well. Ain't going to end up well for me. Ain't going to end up well for you guys, because then there's no content because I'm all busted up. That's the way it goes. That's the way it works around here. Now listen. You all have a great day. I love you all very much. We will do this again. I just don't know what day this week this is going to be. Rob, thanks for sharing the game and all the info. Look forward to your live playthrough. I'm definitely going to check it out too. It's free. 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 There you go. Happy Queen equals happy Rob. Not really. Not really. Rob's always miserable. All right, everybody. Have a great day. We will talk to you soon. I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you not tomorrow, because unfortunately, I think you're going to have a video around 12 o'clock or so. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it was. We got a... Oh, no, I think I got nothing planned for tomorrow. I was going to do... I wasn't sure if everybody wanted to see the top dungeon crawls of all time by Rob Oren. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. If anything, I'll shoot it in the morning when my head's fresh. And I think that'll be kind of fun video. So I think I'll put that up tomorrow. That'll take care of tomorrow. And then we have something on Friday. And then we'll figure things out. All right. Love you all. Bye. We will see you soon. Take it easy. I'm rambling. That's what I do. That's what I do. Later, peeps.